from teasers and trailers from as far as 2018. Atomic Heart has been on my watch list for a while now. The trailers tease a gritty, futuristic robot world with survival horror gameplay, and taking elements from the likes of Fallout and Bioshock, which got any fan of those titles interested as to what kind of story and adventure this game will take them on. Although on release, the game itself wasn't as gritty or dark as the first trailers, it came out more cleaner and refined than first imagined, and I think I prefer it more. It really doubles down on this dystopian world set in the futuristic 1950s, where technology is far more advanced and is being used to aid the human race in advancing further. But that doesn't mean there isn't dark moments in this game at all. I'm just saying on surface value you wouldn't expect it, making everything even more creepier once the robots do turn against you.
Until they suddenly became hostile.
What the hell are you doing, you lousy bot? Get your rusty metal asses out of here!
That was really very rude of them.
The elevator is now operational.
The game is set in Facility 3826, the main hub and creation of the technological advancements depicted in this world, which is quite the spectacle when you stop and enjoy the scenery at times.
Yes, there is a slight breeze. You can now observe the Soyuz Granite Bridge spanning Lake Lazur, and two of the facility's high-profile test sites, the VDNH and Sakhalin. These are connected by magnetic levitation or maglev rail. This technology was pioneered by the Chelomey Design Department and a personal project of Dr. Lebedyansky.
Talk about style. Science is power, I tell ya.
I'm not going to talk about the story too much here, because it is nothing new, just common deception between characters. And that's not a bad thing at all. This game really felt like a fun, cheesy action movie at times. It's fast and quirky, and doesn't care. And I just mean that from our character's perspective. The lore and story itself is quite intricate and complex. Atomic Heart is an action FPS single-player game set in an open-world style map. The pacing is so fast you forget it's open world at times, and since it's set in this facility, it makes the world more believable and immersive. You play as Agent P3, or Comrade Major, a military vet, and your trusty sidekick, or hand kick, Charles, an AI glove that helps and keeps you company on your missions. Agent P3 doesn't care. He wants the mission done, and he will stop anything or anyone in his way. It's a cliche character, but again, it's not a bad thing. His anger is hilarious, and almost breaks the fourth wall at times, as he is consistently complaining about how stupid it is to solve all these annoying puzzles.
Who the hell came up with all this shit? I'm sick to death of shoving balls into tubes.
We're doing this so we can leave the Vavilov complex.
Why can't I just, I don't know, walk out a regular door?
I'm afraid only an irregular door is available.
His morals are constantly conflicted during the story too, as he can't decide who was right or wrong. He even sports a catchphrase that at first was strange, but by the end of the game I grew to love it.
Straight. Oh fuck, what's that thing? Oh, crispy critters! Crispy critters?
They're most certainly crispy, Major.
Shut up, Charles, no time for this! Crispy critters. Am I gonna turn into a crispy critter if I stay in here too long?
Crispy critters.
Quiet, damn it! There's something dangerous up ahead. And that's my fucking line.
We need to hurry.
Crispy critters, I'm trying!
But at the end of the day, Agent P3 is just here to get the job done. At heart, he is a normal guy, doing his job, and who can hopefully get a vacation after the job is done.
What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster!
Affirmative. No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, if this all ends well.
Atomic Heart's gameplay utilizes melee weapons that you can upgrade as you go, in case you want to save ammo, or just go nuts swinging on everything.
What's that smell?
arsenal of standard weapons, from the pistol, shotgun,
Over here, you little fucker! Let's see what you got!
and AK.
Damn, you're ugly.
Actually, now that I think of it, I'm surprised there wasn't a Kar-98 or a Dragunov or some sort of marksman rifle. There were also energy guns, but I found myself never using them unless I was desperately out of ammo. But then again, I would just use my melee weapon. And Charles, our handy polymer glove, has a range of abilities, from telekinesis, freezing, electricity, and this polymer gel that reacts to whatever elemental attack is around at the time. It's a lot of fun. You need to use all of these wisely, as the game can easily overwhelm you with enemies from high and low. From running across the map, fighting your way out of a kill room, and getting past the boss fight.
Ah, crispy critters.
Once you find what you like and get used to the combat, it can be really fun mowing down enemies with your arsenal. Oh yeah, and you upgrade your weapons at this talking fridge that really wants you to put your items in it.
Just give me laser protection.
So brutal. I'm shaking. Squirt your polymer inside me.
Don't let her boss you around. We have no time to waste.
But you haven't entered me for so long, big guy. I was so lonely. I had to blow off some steam.
Enough. Will this ever end?
A lot of people were saying it was too much and weird, but honestly, I thought it was hilarious, and it only happened a couple times. Plus, if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that's my kind of humour. I also heard people complaining about the banter between P3 and Charles, claiming it was too much. But for me, it wasn't the case at all. In fact, the banter breaks the silence in moments and informs us on important lore. And, you know, all the other humans are dead. P3 has no one to talk to during the game. So of course most of the dialogue will be between P3 and Charles.
Hang on!
The enemies in Atomic Heart can get a little repetitive at times, but you gotta admit that the designs are extremely creepy and fun. I did love the boss fights too. Some of them were really unexpected, catching you off guard. The same composer as Doom and Doom Eternal worked on this too, so it made the boss fights even better. Like I said, on face value, this world looks nice, but it has this dark undertone that really works. and makes you want to know more as you progress the story. And there's one plot twist in the game that completely changes your perspective and view on the story. Like, I kind of felt sick and confused. It made me really want to go for that final mission. And then, after everything you did, the game just ends. It just ends in what felt like a tragedy. I was so confused and sad. I even went back to see if I got the wrong ending, but apparently it was the right one. And I still feel... I don't know. So that's my only warning, I guess, before you play, or if you play this. Prepare yourself. My only peeves with the game were the amount of these puzzle locks on doors throughout the levels. Sometimes even having 2 or 3 in a row. As stated before, even the main character knew they were annoying. I don't know. To me, it's just a mechanic that I loved on PlayStation 2 games, and maybe should have stayed with it. Throughout the map, there are testing facilities. They are basically side quests to unlock rare upgrades for your weapons. I did one, and it just took way longer than needed, and I just wasn't having a good time. Yeah, it just broke my pacing of the game, and I didn't really need the upgrades, honestly. I know I've referenced a lot of games to Atomic Heart, and I could probably compare more, but Atomic Heart is, if anything, a love letter to those titles, and is wholeheartedly its own story, and an impressive world the devs have built for it. I'm not saying this game is perfect, but man is it fun, and I really wanted more. So, are you going to play Atomic Heart, or have you already? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Wait for your strong hands to grope my interface with lustful abandon.
That's it. We're done here. Let's go.